Good morning everyone, and welcome to Krakow, and also welcome to my freezing morning face. Now this morning I've got up nice and early to go for a walk around this stunning city in Poland, and my god, stunning is the right word for it. It is incredible. So I thought, let's just go for a walk now through the castle, Wawel Castle, along the banks of the beautiful river. And yeah, I'll show you around. But one thing to note is that Sam has learned how to edit, or more like cut videos. So you won't see so much walking around today. I'm just going to go from place to place, film it, and then I'll cut it at the end and I'll upload it for you all. So yeah, let's go. As you can see, so beautiful this site. This castle is massive. It is so huge. You probably can't get a good picture of how big it is right now, but I think once we're inside we'll definitely see how big it is. But just have a look around here. It is so beautiful. This is called, and I just looked it up, Vistula River. I think I've pronounced that probably wrong, but yeah, this place comes alive at, I guess, at night time or just before night. So many people get out and do their exercising along here. There's a good loop around here from pretty much from the Ferris wheel down there, as you can see. So it's from bridge to bridge. Everyone's out there doing a loop, run or walk or ride, and it's just beautiful. There's not a breath of wind this morning. It's so beautiful. And it is cold. It's probably hovering around probably 5 degrees right now. So yeah, let's get this started. I'll go up to the castle now. I think you pay to get entry. I'm not too sure, but we'll go check it out and yeah, show you while also showing me around a little bit, because I have never been in there. I'll see you in there, guys. Alright guys, so we're inside Wawel Castle now, and my god, is it impressive. From what I can tell, it's free, although I just walked in and no one questioned me. I think the deal is, if you want to get inside some certain areas, then you have to pay. Otherwise, when you get here, just walk straight in and it's free. So amazing. Places like this are rarely free, and I've only got a day here today and I want to see as much in Krakow as I can, so the free option is perfect, just to walk around, have a look around, then go and have a look around the rest of Krakow today. So yeah, let's go for a walk around now and let's discover this together. Have a look at this place. The majesty of it. It's just gone, what is the time now? 9:38 a.m. in the morning on Thursday. The tour groups are just starting to arrive, so just a tip, probably get here as soon as the place opens. I don't know what time it is. It might be 9 a.m. Get here as soon as it opens and you'll pretty much have the place to yourself, because the tour groups are just arriving now. But this is extravagance overload. So incredible. A lot of Polish major cities have been destroyed during World War II, and they have rebuilt it. It's incredible to read all that information. Like for example, Poznan, that I was just at, that entire city has pretty much been rebuilt. I'm assuming much of Krakow has also been rebuilt, and the work that they have put in is simply impressive. It's gobsmacking, to be honest. So let's continue our little walk around and see what we can find. We might take some wrong turns here or there, because I have literally no idea where I'm going. You can get an audio guide as well, but figuring that would also take a long time, and I don't have that time to listen to those things at each stop. Let's go out here and see what we can see.
Bye, thanks.
It's an area where you pay to get into something, so we'll go back out here. This area is super impressive. So out there's a, should have read that sign, it's the Royal Gardens. I've seen plenty of gardens in my time. I've even worked in gardens, so don't really need to see those. So we'll go back out here where all the tour groups are coming from, and hopefully they all come in here while we are out in this other area, which would be really cool and great timing. You can buy tickets online for this place. I wouldn't worry about buying tickets, especially during autumn. As I said earlier, it's hovering around 3 to 5 degrees right now. It's cold. It's the end of the peak tourist season, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. But look at this little hallway. How cool. I've read reviews about this place, and a lot of people are talking about you can feel the history in this place. You can feel what used to, oh my god, what used to happen here. And you really can. If these walls could talk, geez, what a story they would have. And it's really fun just to think back about all that kind of stuff and go, wow, what did used to happen? It's this pure extravagance, and no doubt some brutality would have happened here also, but that is just beautiful. It's like a cathedral within a castle. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's go for a bit of a walk down this way. There's a bit of a layout of the castle. So yeah, quite a big area. If you were to pay to get into every area, as I said, I think it would take at least half a day to go through everywhere if you were going to take your time. But yeah, for me, getting in here for free and just having a look around from the outside is enough, and I think that'd be probably enough for most people, to be honest. I was trying to read what was going on at the ticket office. It's a little bit confusing. They do have a board with all the prices of everything. So what I worked out from that is that it's free to enter the grounds, but if you want to get into anything inside, then you pay. Unless I just slipped through and they didn't notice, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Nice little area here. Very crowded. It'll be breakfast and coffee time, or people were waiting to get into a certain area that's not open yet. That's beautiful there. Here's some gardens here. Didn't need to pay to get into the Royal Gardens after all. A bit of construction work going on in here as well. Construction has seemed to follow me on this trip so far. Wherever I've gone, there's always been construction. Yeah, building another garden or doing something in there. So if you didn't want to see any construction, yeah, come another time. Well, let's see what's in here. I like these little cool doorways. You never know what you're going to find in there. Looks like another paid area. Ooh.
Gdy będziesz gotowy, naciśnij przycisk Start na panelu z twojej lewej strony. Wirtualna winda zabierze cię w miejsce, gdzie zobaczysz wawelskiego smoka. Możesz pomachać do kamery.
Nothing interesting. A video of some sort. You can also, it's worth mentioning, pay to get down to a cave. It's called a Dragon's Den. I looked at videos online or photos online of it, and it doesn't look like it's anything special, especially compared to the caves that I've already been in. So if you've never been in a cave before, maybe it is impressive for you, but for me, yeah, it's definitely not gonna make me want to go in there. I love the vines on this building here. Maybe the vines are trying to cover up how new this building is compared to everything else. Makes it look a lot older, but you can see the brickwork behind that. That's modern brickwork. That's a cool view. There you go. So that ticket office says to me that you're allowed into these grounds for free, as I said, but if you want to enter other places you can buy tickets, and also if there's a line at the entry gate for tickets, then you can probably buy them in here as well. So that's awesome. Let's go in and check it out. Yeah, and that's also to enter that modern looking building. Perhaps it's not modern. This one looks a lot older than that one. And there's the price list of the tickets. So some of them are quite cheap, 9 to 7, 19 to 14. So basically how I've worked that out is we're basically half, so $1 Australian is about 50 cents of their money, or 50% of their money. Alright, I'll walk now back around to near the entrance, and then we might exit this place. I think I've seen enough of it, although yeah, it would be pretty nice to see inside, I guess, at some of these places, especially this one straight ahead. Really old places, and perhaps the cathedral there. I'm not going to today. That's super nice. Let's go get a view of the city over here. That's where all these are. Another school excursion. School kids are heading towards. Hang on a minute. Let's go in here and see what's in here. Oh, it's a post office. That's cool. So if you want to send a letter from Wawel Castle, there's a post office here for you. Let's go check this out. This will give us a great view of the city. Stoked about this. I actually can't believe this is free. Pretty much everything in the old town and the city centre, like cathedrals and other important buildings, you have to pay to get into them all, but this you do not, and I'm stoked with that. Oh, this is an awesome view. Really gives you a good snapshot of Krakow. So you got the modern area of the city down there. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. See a Ferris wheel, there's modern shopping centres down there. All the way this way to the older area of the city, which is just behind those modern hotels there. So you got the Sheraton there, you got the Novotel over there. It's a beautiful river. I'm so lucky to have this. And I was thinking yesterday, I was going, I really thought they could do more with this river, maybe activate it a little bit, but in second thought, I think what they have done here is really awesome. They've left it the way it is, just for public open space. People come and do their exercises and just relax away from the hustle and bustle of the city. So yeah, I think it's actually really good. Anyways, let's go back out to the entry and call it quits. I'm gonna try and find that for a second. I think I gotta go back in this way and around. I wonder if I'm the quickest Wawel Castle visitor ever. I know what things I like and don't like, and yeah, there's other places in the city that I want to spend more time on. Sometimes you got to prioritize these things, but just being inside these grounds is pretty bloody awesome. Actually, I'm just going to end this here quickly while I find the exit, and then I'll restart it up again shortly. Cheers, guys. Alright guys, I've found the exit now, and boy oh boy, come here before 9:30. Look at the place now. The tour buses have arrived, and the whole feel of the place has suddenly changed from being somewhere almost by yourself to being somewhere that's, even with this amount of people, feels overcrowded and quite ugly. So if you can manage it, get here as early as you can before these groups get here. Let's take the exit. It's quite a nice exit actually. Everything about Krakow is really nice. It's an impressive place. Something going on up there, bit of a procession of some sort about to start, but look at these entry gates, or entry area, let's call it. Cool. This is the main entry area where you buy your tickets from, or as you've seen, you can buy tickets when you're inside as well, so you don't need to buy them all here. And as you can see, you can pretty much just walk up straight past this ticket area into the castle for free. So I recommend doing that if you don't really want to see anything inside the castle. Oh, this is so medieval. I love these gates. That's awesome. Cool. I'll leave that here, and I'll pick this up again in the old town of Krakow. Cheers. Back again, just quickly. As I said before, around every single corner is something to see, and here is another beautiful cathedral. Doors are not open on this one, so I cannot slip in and have a quick look. But yeah, thought that was worth seeing. And then you've got a modern tram. Kind of doesn't fit in with this area. They should be probably looping around the outside of the old town instead of through the middle of it. But hey, whatever floats their boat. Right, back again soon. On the way, you're going to come across some incredible places like this with all traditional food. It's a traditional food market, and look at this food.
No i mu narzekał ten. Aha, no i napisała mi to wiesz tego.
It looks delicious. And then you go over here, it's got all the Polish cheeses, I was saying before, all the hard cheeses. All the smoked cheeses, meats on the spit here, sausages on the barbecue. I am 100% coming back here for lunch. That looks divine. Hello.
Hello.
This looks delicious.
And space also.
Yes. I'll come back for lunch. Yes. Jesus. Hello.
Hi.
This is the smoked cheese.
Yeah.
Yes. It's delicious.
Yeah. This is not real one.
Sorry.
This is not real one.
Not real. Ah, it's just for display. For display, you mean?
Not smoked.
Not smoked, but the rest is smoked?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
More darker are more smoked.
Ah,
more salty.
okay. I understand. I might buy some a little bit later once I finish my video, because it looks delicious. Thank you. Oh, this is how you cook it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bacon.
Yeah, it's bacon,
yum.
and in Poland you eat with this with cranberry.
Oh, delicious. I'll come back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yum. Good.
A nie mówiła ci Ola, o której przyjdzie ta dziewczyna? O której?
This place will get crowded during lunch, so yeah, come here early. Oh, here's the pierogies. Yum. With different flavours of pierogies. As you can see, they look like dumplings. Souvenir shops. And then you just got some general souvenirs and clothing shop down there. Back again. So after a short walk, literally that's the castle at the end of the street there, you're into the old town area here. So not sure what we're going to find, but let's just go for a little bit of a walk now to see what's around some of these corners up here. Look at this gorgeous little setup here. It's got a little cafe area with a inside area as well with a very extensive menu. Got flatbreads, baguettes, wraps, main dishes. Beautiful little lunch spot there. And look at this! Wow. What I love about these old places that around every single corner I'm just going wow, and don't know why I'm still shocked or still surprised, because it happens everywhere. These places are everywhere. Look at this. Stunning. I'm gonna go and check out this church. Maybe it will be open. I don't know what's going on today. There's a lot of police. I've seen so many police already this morning driving around and walking around. Whether something's going down or not, I do not know. But that street is beautiful as well. Love that. Let's go up into this church and see what we can find, if anything. Unfortunately, it's one of those places where they don't allow cameras. Such a ridiculous rule. Another rule that also irritates me greatly. What's the deal with no cameras? As long as you're not filming people or taking photos of people praying, then saying no cameras is utter rubbish. Alright, I might just walk down here for maybe 100 meters and see what else. It's a bit of a newer area of the town. It's a variety of hotels, four-star hotel there, Senaki Hotel, souvenir shops, got a bar there, pizza place over here, bookshop there, music shop there. Catering for just about everything. It's kind of a partial walking street, this one. Cars are allowed, I guess, maybe just for deliveries and stuff, but pretty safe just to walk around and yeah, not really worried about traffic. What a beautiful side alley. This restaurant here, that would be nice and cozy in there actually. Look at that. So nice. Fully set up for the winter or the autumn. Definitely looks like the more expensive part of the city, but just as I say that, there's a kebab shop right on the left here. Which, like, I don't think I've seen more kebab shops in my life than in Europe. Incredible. Oh, I guess, yeah, it originated from Turkey and Greece, but yeah, they have filtered to every single city that I've been in. They are the major food or restaurant that I have seen across Europe. Pandora there, leather shop there, another souvenir shop, Taste of Poland shop there. Let's see what they got on the menu with regards to their Polish foods. Poles are very proud of their food. Oh, that's quite interesting. We've got a English breakfast as their Polish food. That's funny. Pierogies, of course. Oh, hard cheeses. So this is smoked cheese. Girl on the bus that I was on the train yesterday, I was sitting next to, I spoke to her for a couple of hours, and she really gave me a great insight into Polish food and how passionate about their food they are. She said, we don't have much else, but we've got great food. But I also said, you have so much here. For example, Poznan was beautiful. This place right now is stunning. You do have a lot here. I think you kind of just need to open your eyes a little bit and stop taking things for granted, but also noting it is extremely hard to live here. The government is corrupt, much like every other government in the world, really. I'm assuming salaries are quite low, so yeah, hence people have got a bad impression about this place, the people that live here. Well, they find it difficult to open their eyes up to the beauty that surrounds them. Anyways, I'm just going to switch this off quickly now and walk up to the main area of the town. See you there. Hey guys, so I've just decided to step outside of the old town now for a little bit, and I just wanted to talk to you about something. Now, if you've done a lot of travelling, you're often following Google Maps with regards to walking to places, and often you'll question Google Maps and go, where the hell are you taking me? Like, sometimes it seems like the most random directions that it's making you walk along, but this time I can't fault it. It is the single best walk that I've ever had from a train or bus station to my accommodation anywhere in the world. And I'm going to walk that path with you now. So let's go. It started with this majestic street right here. And I was walking down here going, yep, I'm traveling. I am officially traveling, even though I've been traveling for months. This is the feeling you get when you're traveling and you are walking through places like this with your backpack, suitcase or whatever to your accommodation. It is simply incredible. Then you turn around and you see this. Again, mind-blowing. It's just so cool to be traveling somewhere so old with so much history, so much of a story behind it, and so utterly beautiful. So I went across here. Awesome that there are pedestrian crossings here, but just note, trams do not stop for you, so just watch out for trams. But everything else does. Geez, there's a lot of tour groups today. There probably is every day. Krakow being as famous as it is, but yeah, a huge amount of tour groups. I'll just pan back. Everywhere you go in this city, there's this beautiful, huge buildings, and then you go to these ultra historic buildings here. So medieval. Perhaps the most medieval place I've been outside of maybe Scotland. It's just, yeah, it's really, really incredible to see, and incredible equally to be here. But this is a walk I had. It was just mind-blowing. Google Maps has actually nailed a walking path, finally. Let's go in here. I think it's free. While we're on our way. No, it's not. Security just told those guys off. Oh well. There's a big open space in there. I can see in there a little bit. There's nothing much to see. The building is impressive from the outside. Right. Let's go through the entry arch / gate to Krakow Old Town. And boom, you're in. And this is what I was gifted with yesterday. But so much better that it's sunny today. It just says cold, dreary. That's just stunning. So I'm just going to walk down the length of this up to, you can see the cathedral at the end, and just show you around. But I just remember my wheels on this pavement here yesterday. It just felt so right, which sounds a bit weird, but yeah, this is kind of, I think, why I was born, to travel and just be happy in these places and not learn everything about them, but just appreciate them for what they are. And they're quite literally incredible. I dare say a lot of people would probably get a taxi or an Uber to their accommodation here, but if you're watching this, don't, because this is the way Google Maps will bring you, especially if your accommodation is in the Old Town or over the other side of the Old Town area here. You'll come straight up here and you'll totally forget that you're dragging a suitcase or you got your backpack on your back, because it's just pure beauty. It's a variety of shops on either side, but you don't really need to look at them. I don't see too many people shopping, that's for sure. Most people are just walking up and down and appreciating what's before them. I'll just look back. Let's go down to this intersection here. That cathedral I will show you in a following video. Well, I'll just skip this a little bit here and I'll crank the old video up again and start it from there. Right, cheers guys. Just another word of advice, follow Google Maps in Krakow. It'll bring you to some, or along some beautiful paths, and none better than that one there. Cheers, bye. It and how impressive it is, which you will start to see now. I've said this a lot, but one of the more impressive squares that I've seen anywhere in the world. But a square that is also similar to other squares with regards to their restaurants coming out. So let's get away from those school kids and we'll go clockwise around this square and have a good detailed look. This square is different because it's not an open square. It has little churches, little cathedrals, some big clock towers and huge buildings within it. So it is a massive area that you can just walk around and enjoy. But in that, yeah, it's very different. That was the direction of the castle, sort of, down in this direction. That's the walk that we just took to get up here. And today, as you can see, bright blue skies, starting to warm up. It's not supposed to get any hotter or any warmer, not hot, warmer than 10, 11 degrees today. But in the sun, look at this guy wearing shorts and thongs. In the sun today, it would be quite okay to sit out in these restaurants, especially during lunchtime. It would actually be really good. By the way, I lied to that girl back there selling the cheeses. I don't like cheese really myself, so I won't be going back there. But yeah, thanks to her if she watches this video for explaining a little bit. Alright, let's head this way to, in my opinion, the most impressive building in this square, which is this clock tower here, or bell tower, whatever you want to call it. I think the most interesting thing about this place, about this tower, is that there used to be a whole building built around it, and that building was destroyed, and the clock tower is the only thing that has survived. Incredible. Beautiful restaurants. I really love, once again, the work that they put into these restaurants. It is beautiful. Look at this enclosed space here. That'd actually be quite warm in here, and that's such a good design. How much wind we'll be getting in there. That's really beautiful. Look at that. Foliage everywhere. Heating in there. Yeah, that would be awesome in there. Cruising back in there on a winter's day. What have they got on the menu here? Got some normal stuff. Beef burgers, Krakow sausage. I've got to try those sausages. They look delicious. Fillet chicken, dumplings. Haha, interesting. They've even called their dumplings. They're pierogies, dumplings. Anyways, let's continue on. I think you're going to see what I like also about this square is the trees. They add everywhere. I love them in front of these buildings here over there. It's yeah, it looks really beautiful. The lights are beautiful. It's easy to walk on this surface. I'm sure it's probably been relayed. But yeah, it's really beautiful. One of the more popular sculptures here, as you can see. Everyone's trying to get a photo of it. I'll have to research him a little bit later. I know I say that a lot, but yeah, I will have to. This clock tower here, as you can see on this model here, all these buildings here have been destroyed, and the clock tower remains. Right, so it says the town hall. The first written record of the town hall comes from 1316. The tower and the building were repeatedly rebuilt at the beginning of the 19th century. The building was demolished by the Austrians and only the tower survived. So that's a model of the building that used to be here, which was destroyed by the Austrians. But what a history. 1316, that's incredible. That is so cool. So basically everything in this square you have to pay to get into. It's really unfortunate. I wish it wasn't like that, but wherever companies can make money, they will. Alright, let's just walk now. And go. Most of the places. Alright. I'll go back over these restaurants. We're going to have a good look at the restaurants. I said we're going to have a good look at this place, and we will. So yet again, a mix of Western and Polish restaurants, with also the main chain restaurants taking a bit of a foothold as well, which is okay. Look, the chain restaurants offer a cheap meal, a cheap quick meal if you don't want to sit down in a restaurant. I'm okay with it, and I'm also okay with it because they're advertising, and the buildings they're in, they haven't changed the buildings. Their advertising is small. It's a little bit inconspicuous, so they've made it fit in, which is cool. Little restaurants here. What is the time? 10:30, so it's still breakfast time for most people. It's going to be interesting to see if these places fill up over lunchtime. I'm assuming they will. Even though it's a Thursday, there's still plenty of tourists here. It's the most touristy destination I've been to in a while. And look, it probably deserves it. It is stunning. I'll just pan back a little bit and just give you a look at the impressive tower, which used to be the town hall, as we just learned. The old DJI Osmo doesn't have much zoom, but it'll do. One thing I did miss on the walk around just then was this cathedral out over here, straight ahead of us. I'm going to try and sneak in there. There is an area that you can get into just for praying that you don't have to pay to get into. So I'm going to try and not get yelled at and get in there and show you guys how impressive it is. We'll see how we go. I'll have to hide the camera a little bit. Right. And then once we're out of there, we'll come back in here and we'll walk down the length of this market inside. Although it's nothing really special, it's souvenirs and some clothing and whatnot. Some people might want to see that, so I'll show it. Got a bit of a pigeon issue in this place. Saw someone throwing some food to them yesterday, and I don't think I've ever seen so many pigeons flock to the one space. Chances of getting pooed on are high. Look at this building. It's beautiful. Clouds are starting to come over now. It's supposed to be mostly sunny today, but autumn being unpredictable, who knows what's going to happen. So yeah, let's try and sneak in here. I won't talk from now. So that's probably my best tip for Poznan. If you don't want to pay to get into that cathedral and just have a quick glance, then go in the prayer area. As you can see, there's heaps of people. There's a sign saying no photos, but there's heaps of people in there taking photos. And yeah, have a quick look and head back out. Don't pay. They're the richest organisations in the world. They don't need the money. Keep it to yourself and slip in wherever it's free. I love how some people are fully dressed up in their winter gear and some are just, oh, where in the world? This is not cold for us at all. It's just the start of autumn. Toughen up. It's quite interesting. Oh, look at that. Actually haven't really focused on the outside of this building. The archways are amazing. Archways, that's the word I was searching for at the castle before, the entryway. That's perfect. Yeah, alright. Let's go in. They do have a few good shops in here. And this leather shop here, prices aren't too bad. You'd be able to negotiate for sure. But I also read yesterday, this is one of, or has been said numerous times, that this is the oldest market in the world. And looking at it, just the kind of medievalness of these lights here, I'm assuming the original lights, you can see that is probably true. But yeah, it's got some souvenirs, some jewellery. I won't look too much at these, you've seen it all before. Fridge magnets and bottle openers and stuff like that. A bit of jewellery scattered throughout, some glassware, some clothing, some gloves and some bags and hats. More jewellery there. I know you probably can't see this on the screen, but trust me, this is what's there. Oh, you can buy a gun if you want, and a sword. Good luck getting those back into Australia, whether they're a replica or not. There's zero chance of getting weapons back into Australia. Okay, so that's the end of our little-ish walk through the old square of Krakow. I'm going to go now to one of the streets behind the old square and just show you those streets, because I love them equally, and I know I don't really focus on those on previous videos, that you have these old areas but you also have a big city outside of these areas. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of that now. I'll turn on the video again soon. Lost with what I was just saying. Cheers. So, welcome back. I've really got to think of what I say now when I come back to the video, or do I not say anything and just cut it all and then it will flow perfectly, perhaps? I don't know. Anyways, I'll put some thought to it. Now, I'm just behind the old town now. It's still, well, in the old square. It's still the old town, but as I said, I just wanted to go take you for a walk down one of the main streets, one of the main shopping strips, because I think it's really good. And it's still old, it's still historic, and it's beautiful. So let's go for a walk. Now, this park that I'm walking through now, I think it pretty much encompasses the whole of the old town. It definitely goes all the way up to my accommodation, which is in the direction that I'm walking in now. So yeah, another thing I really love is that they have kept some park space for people to get into and just appreciate nature a little bit in such a built up city. So let's just go for a bit of an adventure down this street here and see what we can see. But still, some beautiful old buildings along here. I love it. It's really, really nice. I do love a pedestrian crossing as well. Instead of waiting for traffic lights, put your trust in people stopping and just walk. That's what travel insurance is for, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, here we are. There's like an old theatre there. Oh, that's cool. Some words you can read or translate into your own language. That means theatre to me. Love how they've retained the cobblestones. Yeah, they put some trams up and down it, which maybe been trains back in the day, but yeah, I think it's really, really nice. Beautiful old townhouses here, apartment buildings. So nice. Here's a donut shop. Gonna have to grab one of these later too. A word of advice as oh my god, I got a caramel with salt one. That one right there. You got the pretzels as well. Kind of seems like these are their main food sources. You see people walk around with pretzels everywhere. And I'm definitely getting a salted caramel one on the way back. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a pleasurable street to walk down. There's not a great deal to look at other than the history of this place, how it's been retained. You got little side alleys like this, and they lead to beautiful restaurants up the end there. So it's worth having a look in every nook and cranny just to see what you find. It's an Italian restaurant up there. I won't walk too far up here. I just wanted to give you a bit of snapshot outside of the main tourist areas, but still in the old town, of what they're like, because it was the same in Poznan. I focused on the main square area but didn't really show you anything else outside of that, but there is still a lot to see outside of these areas. Like Krakow is big, it's a city, a lot to see, modern and old. So yeah, if you're ever in these places, don't just focus on the main tourist areas, because there's a lot of awesome things to see outside of those areas. at this beautiful building here. Amazing. Love how the brickwork kind of changes. I wonder, like, it looks old up there and then more modern down here, been updated on the bottom perhaps. Alright, so that's kind of all I wanted to show you about Krakow. Krakow is impressive. It is really, really impressive. If you come here, you'll love it. I think everyone should come here. It's incredible. Poland has so far been my favourite place. Oh, not my favourite, but getting up there is one of my favourite places on this trip. And I've only been here 4 days now, so that's how impressive it is. I'll switch tomorrow to get a history lesson of what we must never let happen again. Although we kind of probably are in some areas of the world at the moment, which is extremely sad and really surprising that that shit is still going on. So yeah, I'm off there tomorrow, so I will not do a video there. It's out of respect. So my next upload will probably be in Warsaw, where I'm heading to next. Well, I'll be there on Saturday, so it's Thursday now, I'll be there on Saturday. I've got 4 nights there to do a full, in-depth look around Warsaw, which I am equally excited about. Alright, cheers guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and hope my editing is good. Cheers, I'll upload again soon, bye. So, just thought I'd jump on again quickly and show you that I am true to my word while I devour the most delicious donut or donuts that you're ever likely to get in the world. It is there. They are so bloody good. It's incredible, really. Obviously, it's going to be a day of healthy eating. Sorry about eating on the camera. I'm going to go now and get a sausage and a pork knuckle and just live life. Cheers, guys. Bye.